Welcome back, Star Wars fans and music lovers. So I'm currently working on rescoring this iconic scene when we first see Darth Vader as he walks onto the Tantive 4 at the beginning of A New Hope. And I thought it would be cool to do a little video where I talk through how I'm doing this from a film composer's point of view. My name is Derek, and this is Star Wars Music Analysis. Do it. So the very first thing that I did in this process was simply throw my copy of A New Hope into Adobe Premiere and mark off where I wanted to overdub music, and then also where I needed to take out that augmented chord in the brass. I decided that from the timing, I could actually just throw Vader's theme in right at the same moment when normally the brass chord would have begun, without feeling like I was rushing to finish the whole thing. Essentially, all I need to do now is take out all of the sound in this section, which is going to include the music from, unfortunately, also the sound effects. Then, as I add the music back in, I'm going to be taking sound from just before and just after and bleeding things like Vader's breathing and the long-held bass drone into this so it hopefully feels seamless. We'll also be getting some laser sounds as well from where I take Vader's breathing from, so I hope it doesn't sound too repetitive. Before I can compose music for this new scene though, I need to figure out exactly how long my music cue is going to be. This is a normal first step for a film composer. We'll go in, time out different sections, selections of scenes, and where cues should actually end up being placed when particular things happen in the film. Fortunately, this one is going to be very easy because there's just the beginning cue as Vader enters, and then a fade out while he's still in the hallway. So I've timed this out now, and as we do timings in movies, we subdivide our seconds into individual frames. And each frame is a single picture that, when changed very quickly, can trick your eye into thinking something is moving seamlessly like in real life. For this, I'm using 30 frames per second. So every 10th of a second, our eye is seeing 3 frames. And I decided that the new music that I add is going to be from minute 4, second 36, frame 14, to minute 4, second 43, frame 3, which ends up being a duration of only 6 seconds and 19 frames, or a little over 6.5 seconds. Now comes what I'm actually going to do with those 6.5 seconds. I want to put in Vader's theme, and that's really all I'm going to be able to do, but I also need it to reflect an intensity while also being able to fade back into the soundscape afterwards and convincingly sound like something Williams would do. So I'm going to be relying heavily on brass while allowing the strings to support the sound. Luckily, I don't need any woodwinds for this cue, and then as it fades back in, I'm simply going to transition to low brass and then just the double bass to soften the sound and fade back into the soundscape. Alright, so I've written the music and exported it into an audio file, which I can easily put right into place within the scene in Premiere. Luckily, I have pretty good sounds just by using Sibelius and their Garriton Personal Orchestra sounds, so I don't need to take this over to a DAW of any kind, though if I really wanted to spend the time, I could always get an even more realistic sound by shaping these notes more. Now I'm going to simply copy out a section of sound from the movie that features Vader's breathing and some background firing to go over the music as well and give the audience the feeling that they are really there, just like the original version. And there it is, a full 6.5 seconds that sets up everything we're going to experience over the course of the entire saga with Vader and his alternative ego, Anakin Skywalker. And now I want to hear from you. What did you think of this project and what I did? Was this look at how it was done interesting to you? And would you like me to do more of these for future projects as well? Tell me in the comments below, and before you go, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to learn more about the music of a galaxy far, far away. And as always, may the be with you.